Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be telling you all the plants that you should be planting in March. So we're going to start with lettuce. Lettuce is a really fast growing crop. Here in South Florida, I can only grow it for a very short time, like during the winter and early spring. Getting into summer months, it gets just way too hot for me to grow it, so I'm going to take advantage of this time that we have now and plant lettuce. I have arugula, I have this romaine lettuce, and I also have free seeds from last year. It's a red leaf lettuce from Baker's Creek. Now I'm going to plant all three of these together and just let them grow up, and I'll do the cut and come again method for as long as I can. So these will kind of just be mixed in one area. I won't plant them individually. The second thing you can plant now, I said this for February, but it also stands for March, is your summer squash. So this is zucchini, and these seeds are kind of old, but I saw a hack that if you take the seed and cut off the tip of it, it helps it germinate faster. So I'm going to do that for all of these seeds and see if it actually works. Alright, the third crop you can plant in March is corn. Now, I soak my corn seeds before I plant them, so they are currently soaking right now because they're going to go in the ground, I think within the next day or so. So corn is a really good one to plant now, and I will actually do a video of me planting the corn. The next one that you can plant in March is beans. These are bush beans, but both bush beans and pole beans are great to grow in March. They grow quickly, you get a really good harvest off of them, and they can grow well into the summer. So, bush beans. Cucumbers can be planted in March. Cucumbers do really well this time of year because it is just starting to warm up. The bugs aren't quite here yet, so your squash bugs and your vine borers and all those pesky bugs that usually get you with your vining vegetables or fruits, they aren't out quite yet. So now is the time that I would plant my cucumber and also the squash, the summer squash and the zucchini. Those grow really well during these times. So cucumber. Now is the time that I like to get my herbs started. So thyme, this is not the traditional thyme. This isn't the German thyme. This one is called wild thyme, but it's also known as creeping thyme, and it grows really well here in South Florida because I've tried the German thyme both from seed and from plants that I get from the store, and they just don't do well. I don't know if it's the humidity or the extreme high-low temperatures that we have, but this creeping thyme does extremely well, and you cannot tell the difference between the flavor between like the German thyme and this wild thyme. So this one is definitely a good one. Planting oregano and dill. These are seeds I saved from dill that I grew, I guess, 2 years ago. So, and there's lots of seeds in there, so I'll just kind of plant these and see how well they do. Alright, so moving on, now is the time to plant things that you plan to grow or plan to have in your garden during the summer. So during the summer, I'm going to have eggplant. So I'll start those seeds now so that they're ready to go in the ground to be in my summer garden. So eggplant. A few different varieties of tomato. I have the Roma tomato. I have the pink Ozark tomato. Beefsteak tomato. A large red cherry tomato. And the yellow pear tomato. This is a really small, kind of like the cherry tomato as well. This one is really prolific. I've grown it like 3 years in a row, and it does amazingly well. So these are growing along with peppers. I have not had very good luck with growing peppers from stores, but when I plant pepper seeds from peppers that I've eaten, like just, take out the core of the bell peppers or take out the core of whatever pepper I've eaten, and grow it, it does really, really well. So I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to save some of the pepper seeds from bell peppers that we're using in the house to plant in the garden for summer. And another one is sorrel. These are sorrel pods that we saved from our previous harvest. We just kind of saved them in here. So this is the dried pod, and it has the seeds in them. Let's see if I can get a seed out. So here are the seeds. I'm going to plant these, that way they can grow during the summer and we can have some birthday sorrel. Our birthdays come in the summer and in the early fall, so we'll have really good harvests of sorrel to do some of those. And it's a really good refreshing drink. It's hibiscus, basically. It's a hibiscus drink, so you brew it as you would brew a tea, and it has a really like fruity tart flavor to it, and it's just a really nice drink. So thank you guys for tuning in. These are all the things that you can plant in March, to have in ground in March, and to have in pots to be grown during the summer. Thanks for tuning in. Remember to comment, like the video, and subscribe. Please subscribe. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Until next time.